Hi, my name is Cassandra, and in my 2020 slide presentation, I will be delivering to you my ideas on the fetishism behind self-image, social media, and unraveling the theory behind that slang word that made the dictionary recently, the selfie. The topics I will be running through are the evolution of the selfie, how the mentality behind photography has changed, self-image and consciousness, commodity fetishism, picture editing apps, social media, self-promotion and marketing, and my bibliography. It seems that everywhere you turn these days, people are taking selfies. It certainly stands out as a thing of the modern era, and that's what I saw as I walked the streets of the city for research on a topic, wondering what's to come from this new movement and how will this obsession evolve. The first recorded selfie was taken in 1839 by an amateur photographer, and it was awkwardly doubled with over the years. The trend never entirely kicked off until Apple changed the game with the release of their iPhone that was modified with a front-facing camera, and that's when everything changed. I've noticed that if you go back and look through the photo albums of our parents or anyone who owned a camera pre-smartphone, the photos are either spontaneous yet selfless or well thought out, and the intention was not for the photo to be displayed to the world, but instead for personal memories. Nowadays, the fetish of making sure you've taken a selfie or have been photographed with whatever the subject may be seems to basically be the only proof that you did it. And it's so important that if you've enjoyed yourself or not is almost beside the point as long as you got that picture. Self-image is at an all-time high with a wider demographic of vulnerability due to social media and the ever-growing use of filters. The ability to make oneself appear skinnier, more tanned, more makeup, or whatever you like is readily available to anyone with a smartphone and a fingertip. Teens and even preteens are able to pose as someone they're not, and the pressure is higher than ever to look like the celebrities that are flaunting their luxurious lifestyles across all social media domains, so you can scroll for hours through with the simple press of a button. The negative effect this is having on society is the unrealistic expectations that come with it. There's always the need to look better, especially when it's constantly around you and in your face. For an immature mind, that could be a harsh daily struggle that most of us could only understand part of. You would hardly see a photo uploaded to the internet in this day and age that hasn't been edited or enhanced in some sense. The days of staring at the women in the magazines longing to look like them are over, with the ease of doing the deed from your smartphone. The options and styles amongst the different editing apps are astronomical. App designers are becoming so crafty with their features that you almost can't refuse paying the extra buck for them. Some features worth mentioning are blemish erasers, teeth whitening, face and body reshaping, smoothing, and all kinds of filters. Anyone can look like a supermodel. Wants and needs are a whole different ballpark. But for some people, materialistic items are such a big commodity that food and bills become hardly necessary. The desire to own and to be photographed in the newest and fanciest items is an obsession above all else when it comes to self-representation. The internet has become such a marketable tool. Buying a new pair of kicks in one swift movement is one part of the luxury to having yourself a pocket PA. The other part is being able to take a quick snap of them and share them with not only your friends, but anyone else who wants to source them out as well. The need to be liked isn't just a popularity at school or in the office thing anymore. It's all about the amount of those little love hearts you receive on your pictures you've uploaded. A lot of thought goes into them, and a lot of anticipation goes into waiting for the result. The selfie generation consists of a range of new terms that are exclusive to the online world. Tagging, emojis, likes, followers, filters, memes, and the rising of popularity for bad grammar all sprout from the very same tree. It seems that the more you adapt yourself to this world, the cooler you are. Believe it or not, there's an actual disorder called social media anxiety disorder. It has been proven that the more technology one acquires, the more stressed they become. Another fun fact is that 20% of people who hold social media accounts cannot go more than 3 hours without checking them. Materialism has become so much more common and broad through the use of social media. Designers and brand ambassadors don't rely on magazine and television to broadcast their collections anymore, as now majority of society own a device where apps showcase free streaming of everything that's going on in the world. Online blogs, tutorials, selling and exchanging goods, modelling and comedy skits are all now considered reputable and trending home businesses that have all skyrocketed through advertisement on social media. Behind every good online business is a face we know and love, and generally that's narrowed down to the use of their frontwards camera. If you want to be Insta famous, you need to look the part. You also have to be obsessed enough to max your time out on keeping your page up to scratch. Constantly buying and sporting the latest trending attire comes part and parcel with climbing to the top of the social media ladder, and fetish comes from both sides of the screen. That's all I have for you today on fetish of social media and selfies. I hope you enjoyed.